All right, you guys. They're making so much noise outside. I think they're shoveling snow. But welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. 안녕하세요, 친구. 어서 오세요. Let's just get straight into this video. 가자. Okay. As y'all can hear in my voice, I am like tired and I'm really like not in the mood. That's like the best way to put it. I'm like mentally, I really just want to like break down and shut down for the rest of the week. But I gotta I still have responsibilities regardless of how I feel, and I need to make sure that I pay off my expenses for the week that I used on my credit card. I think, let me see. Let me move this. This is just my calendar for February. This is from Yancy at Budgeting My Debts. I printed it out at my job. That's why it's black and white, because it's still snow outside. Like, it's not bad at all, but I'm just too tired and like lazy to go to the library and get it in color right now. So I'm just gonna throw it in the back with the rest of my stuff very quickly. So these expenses should be from January the 29th to today the 2nd. And let me see, where do I want to start? I'm going to start, I'm just using this for decor. There's nothing in here that I need. I need to start with my variable expenses, I think, because the first purchase I see is gas. So let's go in here and see. Oh, I hope everyone is doing well and having a better time than me. Okay, so gas, we spent $20 out of here, and it has $20 left in here. So we're just gonna put that over there. And I'm surprised I still have this 20, but I haven't really been anywhere. And since I'm moving and I'm gonna be driving back and forth, I'll need that 20, because I volunteer at a place that's about, it's in a different town, so it's like 30 minutes out. And I like to volunteer because it's kind of therapeutic for me to like do that, to like volunteer. They always buy me like coffee, there's always food. Like, I've set up my phone, I watch cash stuffings, I watch like murder mystery. Like, I like set up my phone, I help them volunteer because I do paperwork. That's what I like to do. I like to do paperwork, like office stuff. I do cash stuffing, so yes, I enjoy stationary stuff. But yeah, so, but I told them no today because I'm moving and I don't want to waste the gas going back and forth 30 minutes out, and I'm also having to go back and forth between this place and the new place. So I hate I have to tell them no, but I don't want to like have to waste the gas, because this $20 bill you would think would like last me that much, but it goes fast. Like, gas is going fast these days. But anyway, let me pick a marker. Doesn't really matter which one. I'm gonna do the same one I used last time. This, I don't think they put like what the color is on here, but it's like a maroon color. So we're gonna mark off gas. We spent $19.98, but to me that's just $20. I don't have any change to begin with. So okay, and then eating out is next. So we'll go ahead and just do everything that's eating out. Let me grab my calculator. And as y'all can see, it's not a lot of expenses on here because I am a low budgeter. So I do watch what I spend. Like, I'm not just going crazy. So it's never going to be like lots of spending on here because I just don't have the money for that. One day, but definitely not today. So let me see. Let me move this like this. Trying to make sure y'all can see everything. Yeah. So let's see. While I was at work, y'all, I was using that vending machine because I told y'all my eating out money is mostly for my job. so that I can like just eat little snacks here and there. But I am on a calorie deficit, so I am watching what I'm eating, especially since I work overnight. So most of these vending machine purchases that you guys see is like Diet Coke or like a sugar-free energy drink or something. So it's not really like food that's packing on calories. But anyway, the first one, it has 245, and then the second one has 245. Oh, 245 plus 245. And then we have a third one. I went to the cafe and I bought something for $3.99 plus $3.99. We spent $8.89. Let me make sure that's all of them. 1, 2, 3. That should be correct. I only work 3 nights. I work 4 nights, but the first night doesn't really count. I don't eat on the first night because the first night is only 6 hours, and then I work 12-hour shifts the next 3 nights. So that makes sense that it's only 3 on here. So that should be correct. And like I said, I'm on a calorie deficit, and I like to take food to work. I do not like to eat the food at my job. You would think at a hospital they would serve healthier food. They don't, okay? It's all chicken nuggets, chicken tenders, burgers, fries. Like, most of it is not healthy, and most of it is like cooked in grease. Like, you would think at a hospital they would serve more healthy versions of food. They don't. FYI, they don't. Okay, so $8.89 from eating out. So let me go to eating out. Eating out should have $15. So $8.89 is what? $9. So I guess I'll just do a 10. I'm trying to think. Or should I do 8? Because $8.89 to me is closer to 9 than it is to 8. So I'm gonna just do 10. I'm gonna just do 9. So I need $1. So let me do, I need $1. Yeah, 15 minus 9. I need, I might have to come back to these because I should have $6 in here. So I need $1, but I don't have the change yet. I probably should have waited before I came here for this very reason. So we're gonna just put this back because I need $1 and I don't have one. Trying to think. Groceries, Happy Meal. Most of what I spent is from my wallet. The only thing that's not is my Explore merch. That's the only thing that's not from my wallet, I think. Yeah. So I do want my extra $1. We're just gonna keep moving, and then if I can get an extra $1, I'm gonna try to do that. We're just gonna do the 10, and then I'm gonna try and get $1 back. So I'm gonna take out a sticky note really quickly. I'm gonna write it down so I don't forget. I need $1 that goes to eat out. That's what I need back and change. I'm just gonna put that there. Okay, so let me go ahead and just mark all the eating out. 1, 2. That looks so bad. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and then the next thing we have on here is our groceries. I went to Dunkin' and I spent $12 that I did not need to spend, but it really wasn't groceries. It really was eating out, but I had already knew that I spent too much, so I just put it in groceries. So we're gonna do $12 even for, I marked myself again. $12 even for Dunkin'. I went to Kroger and bought some groceries for $45 plus 45. What? Y'all, this calculator has been acting really weird lately. I think the batteries are dying. 12 plus 45, 97. And then we have groceries. I went to Kroger. I went to Kroger yesterday because I felt horrible. I think I'm PMSing and I wanted some Advil because my whole body is just aching. Like, I see my chiropractor tomorrow. I'm so happy. I need to see my chiropractor tomorrow. Like, for real, for real. So yeah. But I also had bought some trail mix. So that was $11.66. So let's do plus 11.66. That is $69.63 coming from groceries. $69.63. So that's basically $70, right? See, and I don't have change. This is why the last time I did my cash stuffing, this is why I had smaller denominations for this exact reason. And I didn't do it this time because I thought I was going to spend all my money because I had a factor order. And if I would have had that factor order, I would have spent all the money in this binder. But they are refunding me because I never got my box because of the weather. So yeah, and I'm kind of annoyed because I have no change and I need change. Like, it's crazy. I keep looking in here and there's nothing in here. I have $40 right here, but that's not gonna help me. Like, y'all, I need, like, what the freak am I gonna do? Because I really need change, like, for this 100, and I don't think I have that. Because I paid my rent, so there's nothing in rent. Electricity, my head is pounding. 50, 70, 90, 91, and 92. 91 and 92. Almost, but not quite. I do have these two 20s. These two 20s came from when I paid my rent. I had $40 left over, and I said, oh, I'm going to put it towards my water bill because I know when I move, my water bill is going to be extremely high because when you move from one apartment to the next, they charge you for both. Even if it's prorated, like, you're going to be charged for both. So that's why I put it in water, but we might need to use it, like, right now so that I can make some change in here. So, let me see. So we have 50, 70, 90, 110. I need a 10. See, y'all? This is crazy. This is crazy. I need two 10s, but I don't think I have two 10s in here. I have 110 in here. Nothing. I know I spent that. This has 10. That might help me. So let me grab. Is that 20? Hold on. I just realized something. So that's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So let me. So let me take a 20 from here and put it here. So that's 21 in adventure. Yeah, I think that's correct. Y'all, it's a hot mess right now. Yeah, 20, 21. That was like the only envelope that's not condensed. And this one. That's 5 and 6. Okay. Okay. So that should go here. yeah. Yeah, okay. I don't know if this is gonna help me, but we're gonna see if this can help me. So we have 50, 70, 90, and then we have 100 right here. So give me that. So now we have 120, 20. That's 30, 2. So we have 130. Yeah, I should have counted that first. I didn't even count it, y'all. I just was making change. But this is a 50, 70. Oh, let me get some ones. I'm just gonna condense this to the best of my ability. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where did I pull this from? I pulled it from here. I'll put it back in a second. Put it back in a second. Okay. So now for, what is this? Groceries, we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 121, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's correct. 125 is correct. All that madness, and we did it correctly. So I believe it was 69. Let me do the math again so we can just see what we can do. Groceries, we have 12 plus 45, 97 plus 11, 66 is 69, 63. So that's $70. That's $70. So we have 50 and now we have 70. Okay. 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 Y'all, I'm just like, oh. Can I move this up? Let me move it up. And that's 70. Joya. Okay. Quinchana. Quinchana. Everything is okay. Okay, and so now for groceries, we have 40, 50, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 55 left for groceries. All right. So I'm going to put that back. And I'm going to have to get some A6 envelopes for these. I have binders, so I don't really think I need to splurge on a binder, but I definitely need to get like some A6 envelopes. So that, because these, I don't want them to break. Okay, and then we did gas. Oh, I need to mark it. I need to mark it. So we have groceries. And then we have one more. Okay, after all that chaos, we only have 3 categories left, which is spending. So let's see. Y'all, because I haven't felt well, like, I think I did like some stress spending. I don't know, I forget what you call that, but it's like when you're like stressed out and you like just kind of splurge a little bit. That's what I did. Not crazy, not to where I went over my budget, but I did do that. Not even gonna lie. So I bought, so Grace had a birthday, so happy birthday to Savings with Grace, and she did a sale, and I was able to get a one of these. And you know, the funny thing is, like, she has like imperfect ones, and I wanted as long as it was the color I wanted, I didn't care if it was imperfect. And I like a good sale. I love a sale, so anytime I shop for anything, most of the time it's going to be on sale. But like, I was fighting myself over $2 because she had one that was 16 and one that was 18. But the one that's 16 looks like this. It's open on the sides. and the one that's 16 is closed on all 4 sides. And that's the one I wanted. And I was like fighting with myself, like, get what you want or get what you can afford. I'm like, it's a $2 difference. Just get the one you want. So anyway, we spent $19.06 on that. Wait, that doesn't make sense. I spent $19. I think I might have my numbers wrong, but y'all get my point. Anyway, so Savings with Grace, we spent $19.06. And then nails, the nails that I have on right now, it's been about a week or so and they're still on. I used to be a nail tech, so I know how to make my press-ons last, but the gems have definitely fallen off. Like, they definitely have come off. But the nails, they're not coming off. We spent $11.07 on those, plus $11.07. But I will say this, my bad, I lost my train of thought just now. I was going to say, like, I will say this, like, I think these are plastic and they've ripped at the tips on 2 fingers. So I think I need to stick with gel. Pink Lab, they have really, really good gel nails. I think I need to just stick with those. And then our last spending, I think that's all the spending. I just see those 2. Eating out, groceries, adventure, envelope. Yeah, just 2 spendings. Okay. I didn't do too crazy. For me, like, I am, like, very, 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 very frugal with my money. Like, yeah, I'm gonna just say that. Because to me, this may not look like a lot, but it is a lot at the same time. Because, like, $19 for a tray. But I really, really, really wanted that tray. So, anyway, we spent 13 cents. So, let's go to spending. And that's actually everything that we have. We have $30. So, we're just going to put that back. And now spending is empty. So, let's go ahead and mark that off. I feel like this video was way longer than it needed to be, but that's fine. That's fine. For anyone that stayed with me throughout all of it, 고맙습니다. 사랑해. So let's see. And then the last thing we have is my adventure envelope. Technically, to me, this is spending, but I already knew in a way that I had spent all my spending money. So I just said I'm gonna pull it from adventure. So this, if you don't know what XPLR or Explore, if you don't know what that is, these are YouTubers named Sam and Colby, and they like do they go to haunted houses with like their friends, and they try and like debunk like ghosts and spirits, talk to spirits, and they have like mediums, psychics, all those people, you know. But you know, y'all know what y'all know what that stuff is like. Y'all know what that's like. Anyway, I watched Sam and Colby, and last time they had a drop, I missed it because I was budgeting, which is what I'm supposed to do. But by the time that I had the money for it, it was all sold out. Same thing happened with Berlizzi. Berlizzi is a gamer that I love to watch. He had this maroon sweater on his website like in December, like last month or whatever. Y'all, I waited till I got paid to try and buy it. It was gone because it was a beautiful sweater. It was the best design that he had on there, and literally it was gone, and I was so mad. So I don't really, when it comes to stuff like that, like merch and clothes, I cannot wait until I have the money because it will be sold out. It will be gone, especially the size I want. I like to buy extra large because I like oversized sweaters. Like those sizes go fast, and the only thing that'll be left are like smalls and extra smalls. So what I did was I used Klarna. I need to put that on here. I used Klarna. Yeah. I used Klarna, so I only paid $22.85, and then the rest will come out every 2 weeks, and I get paid every 2 weeks, so that's perfect. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to deduct it from my check every check. So my check will be $22 cheaper than what it's supposed to be to cover this sweater. And I know that sounds silly, but it's not. Like, I'm a budgeter. I have to budget everything, even clothes and stuff like that. And I know y'all like, why buy it if you can't afford it? But it's like, I never buy clothes. I never buy anything for myself because I'm always budgeting out every single thing that I do. And I just really want the sweater, okay? Because like I just said, the last time they had us, last time they came out with clothes, I missed it. And I don't want to do that again. And this one is so, so pretty. And it's pink. And I really want to wear it during my cash stuffing so that everything can be like kind of pink and girly. But anyway, and I like to buy what I actually want. Like, I want to buy what I want. I don't want to just buy things when it comes to like clothes and stuff like that. Like, I would rather budget. I would rather like use Klarna for something that I really want than buy something that's cheap fabric just because I can afford that. That's not really what I want to do. So anyway, I'm done talking about it. We need to go to my adventure envelope, which is going to be in here. I think we just came out of here. Yeah, we did. We spent 22, but we got 21. And then we have a $100 placeholder in here, so it's not empty. Oh, I'm messing up. Okay. I spent 22. I really need 23, to be honest with you. Do I have $3 somewhere that I can take? Probably groceries. Groceries, I probably have $3 in there. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I mean 2. I just need $2. I just need $2. 1, 2. Yeah, I'm gonna just take it from groceries. Groceries isn't gonna miss that $2, child. Okay. So that covers that. So we have 21, 2, 3. So let's put those in here and put that 20 in there. And now we can mark off the last one, and we are done. That took way longer than I feel like it should have. So we are done. I do need to add up all of this and then make sure that this is correct. I know y'all probably like, girl, you didn't add that up yet. No, I didn't. I just turned the camera on and I started recording. So let's write total on here. Total. And then we'll put the total right here. And I think I'm gonna put the green line through here so that I know that's my total. Okay. And I know I needed an extra $1 somewhere. I kind of want to take it from groceries, but I don't think I do. It doesn't really matter. And the reason why I'm saying it doesn't matter is because these ones I'm going to put in my savings challenge binder. So we have 20, 40, 50. We have $50 left in groceries, which is actually pretty good for me. All right, and I think that's it. I don't think any other envelope had any ones. So that's how I will continue to save ones, is whenever I'm done doing my cash unstuffing, anywhere I have ones left, I'm just gonna put it into my savings challenge binder. So we're gonna just put this in the back, and I'm gonna show you guys where I'm gonna put that in a second. Okay, so let's go ahead and add this up. We have $19.98. We should have 100, let me see, 151.03 So we should have like 151, 152, something like that. But for myself, I'm going to count this one more time. OMG. I keep getting different numbers. Now it says 151.48. Why am I think something's wrong with my calculator. Like, for real. It's making me want to just do the math like on a piece of paper. Because I think my calculator, I think the batteries are running out. And so it's just, it's not acting right. Okay, so I keep getting 151.48. I don't know how I miscalculated that by 40 something cent. But we're just gonna change it to 151.48. I hope that should be correct. Anyway, if it's what we're gonna count this money. We're just gonna count the money. Okay, so let me grab it really quickly. And let's see. So we should have 151 or like 152. So we're gonna do 100. I mean, what? What? Y'all, I'm telling you, I'm not there today. 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 150, 151, 2, and 3. We have 153. So I have an extra $1. I'm gonna take the better $1. Okay, so we're gonna put that $1 into our saving challenges, and so we should have 152 now, and that's everything that I have charged onto my credit card, except for the Explore merch. The Explore merch was charged to my debit card, so I'm just gonna put that money back on my debit card. I should have probably wrote that somewhere. I do look back at these papers, so I do like to write down where stuff went, you know, and came from and things like that. So I can find it if I need to in the future. So we're gonna put Bank of America debit. That's where that Explorer came from. It did not. It did not come from no, I'm gonna use orange. Yeah, it's orange. Yeah, so that it did not come from my credit card. The rest of these did though. So anyway, that is it for this video. But let me go ahead with you guys and put this money into my savings challenge. But we need it. So the challenge that I want this money to go in is my Yancey challenge from budgeting my debts, because this challenge is a big challenge. And so any extra money that can go towards it would be very helpful. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have 4 ones. So let's see what we can mark off on here. Oh, we have a 4. We have a 4. Okay, so we'll just mark off that 4. All right. Like this just shows that any small amount of money like really helps. So that's $4 we don't have to worry about the next time we do a savings challenge video. So now we have 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We have 55 so far, and we still have so many numbers to go. All right. You guys, so that is it for this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for staying till the end. If you did, you are so much appreciated. Mani 감사합니다. 사랑해. And I'll see you guys in my next video. 안녕하세요. Bye bye.